All right, folks, this is Hard Hat Conversations. I'm your host, Richard, stationed here in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Today is March 21st, 2025. Let's get into it, folks. Let's see what's going on out here in this world. Let's start off with the world news, folks. Let me go to my notes. Israel and Hamas fighting again. This is Rapid Fire Friday, folks. So I'm not going to be on here long. I got to watch my Cavaliers tonight. Israel and Hamas fighting again. Great. What else is new? People dying, money is being spent, no solutions yet. This is a show about solutions. We already know what the problem is. Let's get to the table. Let's get this done. We got to give something to get something. Let's do it. This is the way the world is run. Russia, Ukraine, the same thing, the usual. A lot of killing, a lot of money, a lot of nonsense. Let's get this over with. And also in the world of the news, folks, this is March Madness. We got the second round, I think, here in Cleveland, Ohio. Let's enjoy it. We got a good weekend going on. We got the, like I said, March Madness this weekend in Cleveland, Ohio. We also have the home remodeling show at the IX Center, folks. And we also got some kind of, I think it's a Comic Con or something like that going on down at the Huntington building or something. So let's get downtown, support downtown as usual, you know. Let's spend a little money. Let's have some fun, folks. I know it's a little chilly out there, but the sun is out. And it's going to be a good weekend. So let's support Cleveland, Ohio, folks. One more thing, folks, sports-wise. Aaron Rodgers, please go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Please. Maybe they get the Browns a chance to win at least one of the games. So please, Aaron Rodgers, please take your old butt to the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, that's enough of the world news. Let's go to something local, folks. All right, like I said, this is Rapid Fire Friday. In our local news all this week, they've been spilling this garbage about the Cleveland Browns Stadium. The rich getting rich and the poor getting poor. Haslam want this state-of-the-art stadium. He only want to put in a little bit of money. He want the taxpayers in the state of Ohio to fit the bill. What else is new? Nothing new. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. Political leaders going to do whatever the rich man said. That's the way the life is, folks. Whether you like it or not, the rich rule until the poor get together and stop them. But until we slow them down, they're going to keep doing what they want to do. Laws don't mean nothing, folks. Model law, any old law, that doesn't mean anything. When a billionaire want to do something, he's going to do it. You know why? Because he can. Because he has the money to pay the people to get it done. That's why he pays certain people top dollar to shut us up. So let's quit talking that old stupid stuff. They're not going to do anything in your neighborhoods. They're going to keep the pretty downtown going. And wherever the rich man want to move and rebuild, he's going to build. Look at Cleveland Clinic. They tearing up that area up there. It looks nice for them, but can't nobody around that surrounding afford to live in those brand new apartment buildings they building up and down the street. Hey, that's keeping it real. This is Rapid Fire Friday. They're doing junification, folks. They're taking over the neighborhood because of the poor black residents that's down there are not taking advantage of the cheap land. You want to move way out to these special places. You want to buy these big fancy cars and these tennis shoes and clothes. You need to be buying up this property while it's dirt cheap. So they finna build up in Cleveland, folks. Come on, use that money. It's called invest. If you got the money to invest in it. Come on, folks. What are we waiting for? Next thing you know, you be crying racism. It's called capitalism, not racism. It's called capitalism. Get in the game or stay on welfare and cry about a check once a month. Stop that mentality. Let's get in the game, folks. There's not much holding you back. Get in the game. There's a lot of wealthy minority people. Get in the game. You ain't got to be filthy rich, but you can be okay. You got to work somewhere, right? Let's do it. Brook Park, you ain't out the ballpark either. Hey, you hope your city can make it. Your population is around 18,000. You really can't support that, but you know you're going to get some of those tax dollars from the state and from the county. Brook Park is still in Cuyahoga County. Guess what, Cleveland and all the surrounding suburbs? You're going to pay for that stadium, whether you like it or not. You're doing it with the Rocket Mortgage. Oops, I'm sorry. You're doing it with the Rocket down there. That Rocket is taking off, boy. Casino money. I don't know if he sold it or if he did, he probably still got a hand in it or whatever going on. You know how them rich folks are. They change the names like they change their underwear, folks. It's called capitalism. We created that monster. Now we got to feed it. That's why the majority of us are living from paycheck to paycheck, because they greedy. They are greedy, folks, no matter what. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. They are very greedy. Everybody should be able to make a livable wage. It's the great United States of America. They say make America great again. Okay, take care of its poor. We know the poor is always going to be with us, but when it's over 50%, we're in trouble, folks. That means the greedy and got greedy. Thank you, churches, for not being our vanguard, for not helping us with our social issues. Thank you for being silenced. You know why? Because they're giving you a lot of government money. Your building is tax-free. You're not going to fight the government. They know how to get you. They give you some tax dollars. They shut you up. The only time they come to you, churches, when they want your votes. You can't even get in a church when one of them people running for office come in one of them churches. It's so packed. Easter coming up. It's going to be packed. Everybody going to be laced in their best wear. They're going to look good. Hair, nails, shoes, hats. Then they're going to go right back to the same messed up neighborhoods. Same problems. Same money issues. Same family issues. But they look good in church. And the preacher told them, you look good. And you deal good with me too, because you passed that collection plate, and I'm living high on the horse. And you don't even know when your next meal coming from, some of you. Just talking, folks. This is Rapid Friday. Let's keep it going. This is Hard Hat Conversation. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's talk real, folks. Forget about that local news. Only look at the local news for weather. And you can do that on your phone. They're not talking about real tables, kitchen table issues. They don't want to talk like this. Nobody want to listen to this. They want to listen to what's the latest rap song, what's the latest fashion, who's who. All they want is drama. They want action. They want that rip and tear mentality. Remember, rip and tear mentality. Just angry all the time. Just get what you can. Step on everybody else. That's what it is, folks. That's what it is. But people like me and you got to still talk about this. We still got to fight back whatever we can. This is wrong, folks. We got plenty here. We shouldn't be talking about this stupid mess. Let's go, folks. It's Rapid Friday. Also, Brook Park, the income is about around $67,000. That's not rich. That's including a few other people living in your household. Some of y'all more, but I bet you most of you are around that or less. You struggling just like everybody else. So, not blaming you folks, it's your politicians. It is. Their pockets are getting fat. It's true. It's nothing new. And we go with a blind eye and don't pay no attention to it. Yet we celebrate them. We overpay all these clowns and actors. And the real workers like you and myself, we get paid nothing. If we ask for a quarter raise, they ready to fire us. We don't deserve nothing. That's ridiculous, folks. They trained us that way. Let's keep it going, folks. Stay local here in Cleveland area. Cuyahoga County Executive Chris Ronan, whatever his name is, he's going to do some budget cuts. He want to stop the jail overtime. So you correctional officers and stuff like that, they don't want to pay y'all no overtime to watch them crazy folks. They don't. I bet you they ain't cutting their pay while you down there in the thick of things, dangerous people. You don't know what's going on next. You watching them. Part of the protection of society. And they don't even want to pay you overtime. And they want to cut down on the hiring. So they want you to multitask, which that's that fake word again, multitask. That means work 5 jobs, 3 jobs, and get paid for one. It's baloney. They're going to pat you on the back. You do such a great job. You work all these jobs, and you get paid for one. That's called slavery, folks. Legalized slavery. Let's keep moving, folks. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment. Hey, this is Rapid Fire Friday. Another thing. The food bank saying Donald Trump is cutting funds. Well, we won't have enough food to get into the food bank. Well, food bank. Talk to your local politicians and your state politicians. Pass a law and say that all that food that all those supermarkets in your area that has to throw out. Remember those meats that you see sometimes say manager special? That's meat. That's meat and products about to go out of date. They can't sell that after date. It's a date on there for a reason. It gets old. Where it can get sick if you eat it. Tell them to get some of that to the food bank before it expires and get a tax write-off. I bet you they do it. Talk to your local politician, folks, and quit worrying about one man cutting some price. Cause there's a lot of fraud everywhere, and there's fraud even in the food bank, folks. You got people that run the food banks living rich. Probably make over $100,000, $200,000 a year running a food bank where people donate food and stuff. And then they get a lot of volunteers. Ooh, I know their overhead is very low. But them executives on top get a lot though, don't they, folks? I'm just saying, folks. This is hard act conversations. Gave you the hard facts, and I gave you a solution. Well, folks, I think that's all I got for you tonight. Like I said, it's Rapid Friday. I'm gonna have a good weekend, folks, no matter what's going on in this crazy world. I hope you do too, you know. Like I said, Cavaliers play tonight around 10:30. They're gonna be in Phoenix, Arizona. They're on the 3-game losing streak. For all my folks, my sports fan, let's pray that the Steelers get Aaron Rodgers. Let's pray that the Cavs win and get back on the winning track so we can lock up that Eastern Conference #1 seed. And you all have a blessed day. Good night.